Hello all, hope you is good. Welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 with the Mamluks. So, let's boost this up to a 25010 finally. Cyprus cannot be attacked because they're defended by Austria. I mean, I could just attack Austria, but again, I want to keep the alliance, build up the favours, you know. Going to war with Austria would probably just break everything for good, and I don't want that right now. I also don't want this. Yikes, get out of here. I'll lose the prestige. It's fine, I'll gain back a lot of prestige soon. I think my plan will once again have to dip back towards... Hold on, Algarbia. The Algarbia itself has... development cost and reduced tax. Or just local dev costs. We'll take local dev costs, actually. I'm not really deving right now, so I'd rather not lose other stuff. That's more important than deving, is my plan. So I'm currently a 20th of the way through integrating Iraq. What I will do is likely statify this. I think. Let's get in legalism. Everything's telling me to get back to the prestige so that I can actually do the thing. Austria wants maps of Maghreb. Fine, you can have it. Lots of people have enacted their golden eras. I say no thank you, not yet. Then what's this? I'm actually... to install Jacques as their rightful king. Hold on. Government rank can be increased. We'll just pop that button right there. Hey. Then let's send an embassy to Cyprus. See what happens. Make Cyprus a vassal. We take those. So now I don't have to declare war on Cyprus. Get wrecked. I mean, I still need to take on the knights at some point. I still need roads. But for now, seize Nicosia. Gain a permanent claim on the area I already own. And my 40-year-old gains an extra dip point. Nice. Gates to Constantinople. I already have this. The heart of an empire happens. Now what's this? We will gain tier 3 integrated Ottoman officials. So, I can either gain permanent power projection or integrated Ottoman officials. Reveal our Mamluk, which allows us to use Pashas, reveal our Mamluk ruler skills and increase our heathen tolerance capacity. Interesting. Interesting thought game. And I know this might be absolutely hated, but I think... I'm not bothered about revealing the Mamluk ruler skills, by the way, but I think I'm actually going to say we are victorious. Permanent power projection, yes please. That will keep me, regardless of my rival status, that should keep me at 100. Sorry, beyond 50 at all times, I meant to say. First rate, great power, annihilated the Ottoman Empire is 40 right there. So... plus age objectives, yeah, I'm permanently at 50 PP. That's more important to me. Which I know sounds a bit wacky, but it is what it is. I'm also not going to produce gold in Medina. I don't actually like that option. Also looking at it, I'm doing a pretty good job towards the Unify Islam. I'm not really particularly needing it per se, but hey, could be a thing. I'm sure I'll do it within the campaign here. I'll become the Caliphate. But yeah, I'm not going to take roads. Don't worry, not yet. It's a bit too much heat. I'm stepping out of the kitchen. For now, I just want to deal with these particularists. Also, check it out. See, that actually gained base production from my colonist. Good job. Remember, I need to get at least dip 7 to gain more colonial range. The plan will be to get Australia for myself at some point. Who knows, by then Spain and Portugal might already be there, but that's fine. Ideally, I'd rather have my own though. But whatever I've got to do to make it work, hey. So now, I have lots of spare gov cap. When I integrate a ruck, all of this is over here is going to be statified. So Basra, Aden can't be put into a trade company. So Basra, Hormuz, Persia. So basically I could statify... I'll statify the Iraqi lands as well probably. Let's say I statify everything up to the start of the Hormuz. Then Hormuz, Persia, Lahore, Gujarat. All of this can become my trade companies. Because I think I want the Iraqi land to become my states. I think. That's my plan. Let's also spend some of my piety to lose some corruption. I've got 9 ducats of forts. I've been gaining extra forts, but do I want them? This one? No, not... I might have to keep it while I'm fighting the Timurids and Najam, honestly. This one? No. These are good, this is fine. Yeah, that's looking okay. So let's have a look here. I need to... Where's breadbasket of the world? So it's now North and South America and Oceania. Everywhere else is covered. I don't need to do any more grain exports. At all. I mean, I could get the grain exports for, say, the necessity of the mercantilism or whatever. But it doesn't really earn me anything else extra. So the grain export is interesting but not overly necessary, basically. That's what I'm saying I've discovered. With 18 favours, I think Austria owe me back another Bulgarian province, don't you? Thanks. It's another one done. Again, I can just chip away at that as and when. So let's swap to admin focus. Let's start getting more calls done. I need to get to under 1%, remember. We'll put this back in our vase. So there's a Jami separatists and QQ separatists, etc. That's fine. QQ are actually gone now. They're just gone. Also, a Jami Armenia. Is it a Jarmenia? Right, what's this about? Oh, Funge spawned on the map. No worries. Meanwhile, Oman's being converted. Awesome. That's looking nice. I think I can get extra dudes, can't I? Oh well, we'll leave it as it is. Coldbound and Texcoco. Cyprus were disloyal. Were they? Interesting. I mean, they are now. Don't worry, Cyprus. I'm not letting you go. You're staying with me. They're at war with Georgia, Muscovy and Trebizond. Have fun. France, you shall rue the day you intervened with my lands. Don't you worry, this will come back and blow up in your face. Also, this army needs to go on rebel suppression. And then maybe, just maybe, I'll need to maybe stop drilling with my armies and put on low maintenance or something. Could definitely do with getting some money back somehow. Yes, that's looking fine. There goes the Ajami separatists, my army straight in. That's one set down. I could just manually proc them all. and just get rid of them, but I'm not going to fight the Timurids immediately here. So it's not too much of a worry. I will, however, put my fleet back on mothball mode. Yeah, fleet back on mothball mode. I'm not going to take on Cyprus anymore. There you go. That's a big step of that's a big part of the puzzle complete. What's this about? Gov reform progress. I'm not even tier 4 yet. That's a shame. I'll have to push this back. As long as I get to tier 6 by the time absolutism comes around, it's not too much of an issue. But I would like more instead of less. So for now, Alexandria is feeding out still quite a bit of the percent. That's a bit of a shame. Ottomans guaranteeing Georgia. And my truce with them is 1510. So I think in 3 years' time I'll fight the Ottomans. That might be the new plan. Bear in mind I don't have many claims. Let's maybe start fabricating. Get more than one claim. They're 100%able now, so I'll take them out. Trebizond are back on the map though. I didn't even notice that. They will not become my vassal. I will likely have to fight them. Also, Georgia. You're allied with Muscovy and Trebizond and guaranteed by Ottomans. Is what it is. How about these cores? I want to go back to under 1%, please. There we go. I'm currently coring everything that I've got left to core, so that's useful. And Yasuj is done. Am I back down to 0 war exhaustion? Yes, I am. So it might be a case of sooner rather than later for the Timurids. Especially if I want to crash through like India and such. Let's remove the autonomy here. This doesn't need to exist. Medina and these guys having 31%. I'll leave it. There we go. That will claw me back a little better. There we go. Poland is no longer a valid rival. Why have Poland gone over the odds on me? Because I'm still not at the right institution. But I can rival them again? What do you mean? Excellent supplies. Nice. Then what's my exploration fleet doing? Nothing. Let's get it to protect in Arden. That can join up with the other guys. Eventually. And yeah, I'm back to earning some money. This is good. Poland and Rome are valid rivals. Are they or aren't they rivals? What are we doing here? Overextension is eating into my corruption. And I've already kept the forts on, so let's just keep it going. I think what I'll do is let's maybe provoke some of these rebels. Get them out of the way. Nah, let's just Ooh, I'm gonna gain ducats here, I think. Hold on. Merchants gain 5% land. I'll take the admin actually. For a couple reasons. Tolerance of the True Faith unlocked. Nice. Shame about the loss of gov reform progress just there. Come on guys. Stop making me lose gov reform progress. I actually want to have stuff done. Then what's this about? Merchant guilds lose loyalty, but I gain money? Sign me up. Give me the cash money. Then workshops are looking fairly poor these days. As for manufactories, Cairo's at Diptech 14 is going to be amazing. I can't really afford much in the way of good farm estates. But bear in mind I want to get Sharky's building slots all finished. So I will likely have to build one here. We'll go barracks. Then the other building, conscription centre. Yeah, that'll do. So Timurids. Timurid reconquest of Zaranj. Oh. Someone's getting big for his boots, aren't they? I might just let this war kind of happen a little bit. See how we get on. Cinder fight the Timurids. I thought the Timurids had them as an ally at some point. Maybe I'm mistaken. Shervan got kind of big. Let's make a claim war for... I don't know, should we make it Gwadar? Let's bring over the other 35k stack. The 5k need to become a better stack, so that would just sit and drill and earn me the minutest amount of professionalism in the meantime. I'd love to be Tech 9. I want to be ahead of the Timurids. So yeah, Tech 9, fight Timurids. I think will be the plan. On that note, let's get the colonialism set. I'm willing to go up to 8 corruption for this. We'll gain colonialism. I get a lot of excess money, which will be used for not the most amount of marketplaces, I suppose. A couple mosques and a couple courthouses. A courthouse. Muscovy's no longer viewing me as a rival. Nice. That's pretty good, one might say. Muscovy's no longer valid. Yeah, because I'm just coming through and stomping. Love to get a claim on you. 30. Also, 2 years from now, the Ottomans will be annexed by me. So let's maybe pull back from Albania. Everything that I've got is coring up, so I'm not too worried there. Let's declare war on Timmies. They've only got Mara and Shervan now, so they lost some dudes. They're all over Khorasan, don't care. I'm still making it for Gwadar, regardless of who occupies it. Shervan do need to be removed. We'll come off rebel suppression. We'll go deal with that. These guys can come towards Herat. Yeah, that was my fault for forgetting about Shervan and the whole not bringing units close to them. That's fine. Shervan are an easy remove from the war situation. I don't have to stretch for it. Meanwhile, I've got claims on the whole of Ajam. All of it. I can do them in a few wars when the time comes. So yeah, all this will finish scoring up in between the Timurid war, between the Timurid peace, and now. Then I can spend my paper mana I'll have at the time on coring it all. How nice. So Kazan have become the Great Horde, basically. Kazan have lost just about everything. Muscovy getting big out here. And they're in a golden era now. Good for you. I do need to get back onto my being ahead of tech though. Even if it's just mill, I just need something to be ahead so I stop losing innovativeness. Because I'm at 40% already, and I don't want to just crash back down. Okay, Sivas is claimed. Nice. Also, what's nice about these peace deals is that they won't cost me any bird mana, so I can reduce my subjects' liberty design by way of catching up to them in dip tech. And again, I still need dip 7 for the extra colonial range here. Meanwhile, Cena will just keep going. I haven't gained any production in that province yet, and that's gems, so I want the gems. Right, Shirvan is done. I imagine they'll just want peace now. Annul treaties with Ajam, Timurids, money. Not all the money in the world, but some of the money in the world. And this. Cena's base manpower. UTs. Let's head towards Najran. So this is a try-hard APM section of wars right now, just floating from one thing to another. Let's also build the regimental camp. Then I'll have to build a farm estate, sadly, in Sharkia. There we go. I'm no longer suffering from unbalanced research. But when I do get Tech 9, getting Dip 7 won't be far behind, so I'm basically not getting the imbalanced research anymore. Basically. You're at war with Lithuania and Poland. What? Polish conquest of Kizuya. Oh, they're attacking Kazan. Gotcha. I mean, this is kind of a very different Crimea colour now. Trebizond, the right colour, but that's just one of the starting Crimean provinces. Everything else is a little bit, not necessarily cursed, just sort of out of order, out of the normal. We'll quarantine the provinces. Always quarantine unless it's your capital, in which case you can just do whatever. I mean, as in if you're an OPM and you get that event. I think that event's tied to having more than one province, isn't it? Or more than one state? I could be mistaken. Propagate religion. But yeah, this is my plan to convert. I'm going to use the propagate religion when I take everywhere, and just get it to auto convert while I focus on other stuff. So I already have the Timurid capital, which is awesome. I know I did that a few months ago, but I'm just sort of thinking about it now. I don't know, I'm behind. And hold on, Austria just formed a union with Brabant. Or was that Flanders? I think that might have been Flanders actually. Yeah. Austria getting big-ish. They never did take Bohemia though. Bohemia are just on their own. They might still have the CB for enforcing their throne. But actually, I want Sistan to lose their war versus the Timurids because I don't want them to take anything. Yeah, get away. You move towards your capital, I'll move towards you. So who's the next guys? Sorani separatists, which are over like here, basically. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten that I'm also integrating Iraq. Vis-a-vis my dip point increase being kind of low. It's all fine. And then let's grab Mill 9. Thank you. Back ahead. Don't make me lose innovativeness, please. So, as for the units, I'll just do it now. Shamshir infantry it is. I don't think the Timurids will come in and ruin my stack. I don't think they can. Nice. So yeah, no available rivals right now. I'm sure that will change in due time, but we're looking okay for the moment. Sistan losing still to Timurids. Good. To be fair, I can also fight Sistan after I fight the Timurids if I so desire. I have claims. Florence has allied the Ottomans. Florence, of all people. Well, looks like I'm going to have to deal with Florence as well. I could just call Austrians back in. I don't think I want to, though. They're literally only a couple provinces away from no longer being useful as an ally, if I'm truly honest. And yeah, the last 3 places that the capitals need to be are places where I will have colonial subjects. Whether it be by force or by my own creation. I'll also take Admin Tech 9. Thank you. One away from... I'm still undecided on this third idea, you know. I keep flip-flopping just because it's such an either one is possible kind of situation. Oh yeah, Mar is the other ally. Who cares? I'll get this stack ready to fight the Ottomans then. It's going to be a truce time in like 4 months. And yeah, my one stack here plus the subjects of mine can just do this war. Bear in mind as well, when I border Sind, I'll be in India. Because I'll take them next. Let's see, what other province can I claim? Sultamoni? Kastamoni. Best one to claim out of those. You are becoming my land. Sick 'em, Austria. Go for Florence. I'll take the Ottomans. I think they're still under 100. 98%. Oof. Close. Close but no cigarette for you, Ottomans. I'll be finishing off your land. And yeah, Poland are here because they're at war with the in-between people. Transoxiana, namely, because they're taking on Kazan. If you get too big, Poland, I will have to harm you. I can't be having too many endgame bosses in my plans, you know. Next. Jeddah has a workshop. I mean, right now I can actually just like seize land. Let's do this. I know it looks silly. Let's drop for a little while to a level 1 for now. Yeah, some of my missionaries can no longer convert because I just got rid of my 2 missionary strength, but oh well. I do have a plan somewhat, which that plan will begin to unfold in the next episode because we're going to end things here. So thank you for watching and I'll catch you in the next one.